Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference, or WWDC as it's known, kicks off on June the 10th. The event runs for 5 days and is set to give audiences an insight into what's been happening at Apple HQ. This year's event sold out in under 3 minutes, so we're keeping our fingers crossed that it'll live up to the hype. Here are 5 things we'll be keeping an eye out for. Rumour has it iOS 7 is getting a major facelift courtesy of Johnny Ive, including some big changes to calendar and mail. Although we might not see the latest iOS in its completed form, we do expect to catch a glimpse of some of the new aesthetics and improved features. Some have claimed that OS X 10.9 was held back for the release of iOS 7. Whether or not this is the case, we expect Apple to follow tradition and showcase the new OS X at this year's WWDC. Again, we're expecting some sort of preview showing off interface upgrades and the like. A new and radically rethought Mac Pro has been promised for this year by Tim Cook, which would go down a storm if announced at WWDC. Some weren't overly impressed with the 2012 model, so hopefully the 2013 edition will put things right in the eyes of users. We've seen in the MacBook Pro, and now we want to see Retina make the jump to the MacBook Air and the iMac. We're sure high-res screens will soon become the norm, and Apple tends to lead the way in this sort of thing. This means we could see more of its products making the transition at this year's WWDC. Although this one seems less likely, we'd love to see a software development kit for Apple TV, which would help open it up to thousands of games and apps and make it a must-have item from Apple. At the very least, we'd like to see a few more channels added. Check back with Tech Radar from June the 10th when we'll have more news from WWDC 2013.